Time now to discuss the latest with Antonio Brown. AB spent the night in Broward County Jail and faces a felony charge after allegedly assaulting a driver of a moving truck. AB was granted bail and will be required to get GPS monitoring, release his passport and guns, go through drug and alcohol testing, and a mental health evaluation. So, Shannon, I'll start with you. What is your takeaway from the hearing?
Sad that it had to come to this. But maybe the best thing, Skip, is that he has to undergo testing now. And it's a shame that he had to go here to get to there. See, he could have just did this on his own, but he thought it was cool. Now, I wonder what I wonder if he got, Skip, you think he got his crew in there with him now? That's filming all this to put this on Facebook Live and put this on IG? You remember how you gonna do things your way? You should have told that judge what you told Mike Tomlin, what you told John Gruden and all these other. It's on your terms. Do it on your terms, bruh. My grandma used to say, boy, look here. If you don't do it my way, they got places that they'll send you that you will do it theirs. And AB's at that place. Now they have him in their grips. Go get alcohol testing. We're going to do a mental health evaluation. You see how he was dressed in that picture, Skip? Now, you see all the other guys? The majority of those guys that you saw in the back, they had been there before. So they used to that process. A guy of AB's caliber, he ain't been there before. You see how they got it dressed? They gonna make sure he don't do anything on their watch. I guarantee you, when he turned himself in, and I was hoping, I said, Skip, I hope he gets some attorney, turns himself in, because you don't want them to storm that house. They know you're a registered firearm. They know you're known to carry. They know you're belligerent. They know you're confrontational. They don't enter your house with the gun in the holster. They enter with that thing out, drawn. So I'm glad he came to his senses and he turned himself in. But Skip, this could have been prevented a long time ago. AB thought he was doing right and AB was doing wrong. So now someone is making him. No, see, the thing is, Skip, it's like I say, America's a free country. You can't make anybody do anything. But when the system get a hold of you, they can make you do it.
Yep.
I'm glad. I hope AB, this is a wake-up call for AB, and he comes to it when he's in there, and he's like, okay. Because they're treating it, Skip. He got to wear GPS tracking. They got to surrender his passport, his firearms. Skip, that's not normal. That's not normal. They see the way he was acting. You're not acting normal. I hate it, because they didn't even have to come to this. But maybe him getting here, maybe have some time to reflect and say, you know what, I effed this up. Whatever the doctors say in the evaluation process, and get him the help that he needs. Because there's something going on with AB, and I've been said this, and it's not, I want people to understand, I take no joy in this. This is not about, see, I told you. No. I wanted AB to get help because I knew something was wrong with AB, because he was acting irrational. That wasn't normal behavior, what he was displaying. So for me, I'm sorry that it had to happen, but maybe some good can come from this happening.
I agree, and all that was very well said. First point I want to make is they actually gave him a pretty good break. Broward County did, the Hollywood Police Department, because a lot of everyday citizens wouldn't have been granted almost 3 days before they surrendered themselves.
Oh, they came get you. If they know where you are, they come get you.
They're just going to come get you on that day.
Yeah.
The day they're knocking on the door, which is the day of the incident, later that afternoon, they're coming through the door.
Yeah.
That they wouldn't have a warrant yet. I guess they have to wait till the next day.
Right.
But they wouldn't wait on you, and they waited until it was last evening that he finally arrived with a new team. Remember, he had lost his lawyer from the lawsuit about throwing the furniture off the balcony of the condo. And Drew Rosenhaus, his agent, had opted out, at least until he gets help. And it said he came with a new team of lawyers, plural, so several new, I assume they're all new to the process here, to his process. We'll see how long they hang in with him. But the point is, to your point, this was a harsh reality check, because I'm pretty sure he had to spend the night in the Broward County Jail.
Yeah.
That's a reality check. It's just the gravity of it, just looking around like, how did I wind up here?
You go from living in a $6 million, probably $7 million crib in Broward County 6x9
Yep.
with a steel toilet,
And looking at some of your fellow inmates.
and they're looking at you.
Oh.
Everybody know who he is.
They know who
Man, that's AB. Bro, what you doing in here? I probably guarantee you, they say, man, you a D fool. You got so much out there, and you clowning and you end up in here.
So then, to your point, I don't know how much more severe this drug and alcohol testing is than the NFL's.
Right.
But it could be more, in that they will hold you to it.
Right.
You're going to get no breaks from this.
Yes.
And then the mental health evaluation, this is pretty serious business. So you've talked about he hasn't quite hit bottom yet. Well, maybe he's getting closer. Would this whole process be humbling to him, if I can put the word humbling in the same sentence with Antonio Brown?
I hope so. But Skip, you remember when in an interview, his dad said AB had told him that he was getting evaluated, that he had SALT treatment. That might have been just talk.
Yep.
Guess what? You can't talk your way out of this one.
No.
Because the court's ordered it. So you're going to go see somebody. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know how all that, because, look, obviously the system and then somebody you see, it's not like, you work for the government. It's not like you're making a ton of money like someone in private practice. But you got to go see someone.
Okay. So his new team of lawyers, plural, is telling the media that he was overcharged.
Correct.
That the next time he's in court, that the lawyers believe, the charges will be very different. I don't know that much about the legal system, but I'm going to guess they won't be that different.
Yeah. What do
I
you
could
do?
be wrong. I don't know how you reduce charges before you appear in court the next
Right.
time, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Right.
But it is alleged by the driver that the worst allegation is that Antonio pulled open the driver's side door and jumped into the cab
Yeah. Start hitting
and
me.
attacked him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why you got a felony
Right.
battery charge,
Correct.
right? Felony battery. There's also a burglary because they started taking furniture
out of
out
it.
of the van that didn't, of the moving van,
Right.
that didn't belong obviously to AB, and they
Right.
didn't know that, and then they had to put it back. Whatever. I don't get the
Yeah.
burglary. I'm not fixated on that.
Right.
But when you start striking people,
Sure.
you can go to jail for that.
Skip, let me tell you what, and another thing. You know what will make money disappear faster than anything? When you're spending it and you don't have it coming in. Now, I don't know what AB is doing for the income. Now, I don't know how many outside sponsors he had other than Nike, this helmet company, but if I'm not mistaken, I think a lot of those have jumped ship. Now, he's spending a lot of money because guess what? These lawyers cost money. And you know what? Lawyers don't only just work in court. They work outside of court. So I'm assuming they're probably somewhere between $500, $750 an hour.
Unless they volunteered to do it.
Ain't
for
nobody
the
doing nothing
attention.
from no. Ain't nothing free but God's salvation. And televangelists charge for that. So ain't nobody giving no lawyer service for free. Unless you indigent. Now, obviously, Just Mercy, a great movie. Great movie. Brian Stevenson, he's unbelievable. Heard him at TED Talk. So if you're doing stuff like that, but in stuff like this, or you talk about somebody that got that kind of, ain't nobody doing that for free. Dude. He talking about overcharge. He talking about they overcharged him. Let me tell you what attorneys do when you got money. They overcharge you.
That's true. That is true. And when it comes to Antonio, given his track record,
Oh, they got their money up front.
Hey.
Oh, they got their money up front. The retainer, they probably got 200,000 retainer. Ain't no way I'm trusting
he's
you.
also what you call high maintenance.
Yes.
So you're going to earn your whatever an hour it
Yeah.
is, right?
Normally retainer, they can charge you 10,000, 20,000 retainer. Not with him.
Yeah.
Because he going to go over that in like a day. I need 150, 200,000 for you because I don't trust your pay record.
So his bond wasn't outrageously high. I'm not sure how they arrived at $110,000
Right.
for the three charges, but whatever.
That ain't but $11,000. I mean, you post 10% of your bond.
Okay. All right. So there you go. But now it starts.
Right.
And now life has changed dramatically for one Antonio Brown.
Yeah. So
It has. It has changed. Police had been called to his home 18 times since December, his Florida home. So we didn't hear about 18 times. We heard about a handful of them. But just think, they were waiting for something. That's what I mean, keep that in perspective. They were waiting for a reason.
yeah. And that's another thing, Skip. If they think somebody is in danger, they don't have to get a warrant. They can
that's true.
They can
Yeah.
just come on in.
Well, from this point forward, he is monitored by GPS. So wherever he goes, they will know.
I guess who else is monitoring? NFL is monitoring him by GPS.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is the latest for AB for now. And When we hear more, we will go there. We're going to transition to Kobe. Here's the thing. Is he actually embracing LeBron?
Oh, baby.
I'm not so sure about this one yet, but we'll discuss next.